So here I am at the car show, Montreal car show. Really nice. And I'll bring you some good footage. Okay, I'm going to give you some random thoughts. Sometimes I may not talk, and that's fine. I liked the Kia presentation. Had a good range of the lineup, and including a lot of EV. I guess our province focuses a lot on EV, so there's the hybrids, the plug-ins, a big part of the show. This car show actually had names of streets of Montreal, kind of well done. These outward passages are how you get around the car show, and then you have the sections in the different halls. Kind of like this helicopter view that I took of the Mercedes section. Mercedes has such a complex naming scheme that I just know the C, the E, and the S series, and then I moved on. Infiniti had a nice lineup with their QX50. I thought maybe that's the car that I think everyone will want. It looked good and it was super well finished. In the past, I've given Infiniti less attention, but I noticed a lot of their lineup tonight. They're improving slowly but surely. This coupe was very good looking. Meanwhile, Acura with the TLX, this new I think it's an A-spec model, or it's a model that comes equipped with mags and a spoiler kit. It was very nice. Back to Mercedes again. It's pretty random. The convertible was cute. I enjoyed it, but the Porsche department was awesome. They had the 718 and the Boxster on display. They really looked good, and the rear discs of those cars looked tiny in those giant tires. Here in the Audi section, really nice presentation. I thought the cars were all bunched up though in this presentation. However, just a really nice lineup. Audi just gets better and better. The smaller vehicles of Audi, like this Q3 and the A3 and the A4, I find are the most alluring models. They're really done tastefully with a lot of class, and they suit this province very well. The specialized car section was nice. I'm always surprised at how wide, long, and low to the ground a Ferrari or an Aston Martin or a McLaren even is. It's actually kind of interesting. A lot of different colors. This looks like a bag of Skittles, right? The Lamborghini section. A lot more Lamborghinis than there were in previous years, I think. Here is the tuning section. That's not really my section. The lights were very dark and there was a lot of music. But for tuners who like to specialize their cars, customize, I should rather say, their cars, that's nice. Here is the Silver Wax section, a Quebec detailing company. I really enjoyed that they had a display there. Subaru is a brand where they're reliable, they have four-wheel drive, and if they didn't have four-wheel drive, I don't think anybody would buy them. So I still think they're a one-trick pony, but they're undoubtedly very popular. Very, very popular and well appreciated by northern customers, people who live above the snow line. The Honda section is, along with Mazda and Ford, perhaps a brand that's tailor-made for the Quebec market. They just make smart, small, but roomy, practical vehicles. This is the new CR-V. It's nothing revolutionary, it's just more CR-V. The interior is, I would say, very baby boomer. Lots of room in this vehicle, so much room in this vehicle. They had the Honda Civic Si on display, or Type R, whatever. Yeah, it's a Type R, and it looked very good. You can have your Honda Civic Coupe in green. Going to Ford. Ford is very nice. I like their lineup. A lot of emphasis on the small and medium cars, unlike the other American manufacturers, which I felt focused perhaps more on their trucks. I think those trucks and SUVs are awesome until the next time the prices of gas go up. There's the Ford Focus RS. That color is even better looking in person than it is on video. The Shelby G3 350 looked really awesome. The angles, the bulges of the car make it look even better than the Mustang. Look at this. Ford allows you to have like their color bar where you can choose the colors of your Ford. I thought that was very nice. I did 2 tests of the Ford Escape and I love that vehicle. And here's the new Ecosport, which debuted on Snapchat. First time a vehicle is debuted on Snapchat. Of course, you have the trucks and all these different items, which are awesome. They just don't interest me. Alfa Romeo had a huge display, and I noticed something when you're with Alfa Romeos in person. That front end looks better on camera and film than it does in person, and the rest of the car looks amazing. So the front end, so-so, but the rest of the vehicles, they really look slick and European. Ever since Chevrolet redid the Camaro, I just think it's so awesome. You had Corvettes there. A really nice car, that Camaro. A good weekend car I would definitely consider if I had like an unlimited budget. Looking around, the Cruise was there. The Cruise looks good, but it's expensive when you get the options in. Thank you for getting out of the way there. This vehicle looked okay. I thought it was one of the best small vehicles of GM. So it was an all-equipped Sonic. The Equinox 2, I see a lot of those on the road. They had a presentation going. I think maybe those presentations aren't very good. They should just let people look at the vehicle and have multimedia to look at them. This is what I'm talking about. This is a $30,000 Cruise. And for $30,000 you can get a Mazda 3 GT. You know, the interior improved. They've gotten rid of the carpet, at least on the high-end model on the dash. But I don't know, I just think that's a little bit expensive for a car with 4G Wi-Fi. The Volt it's better looking than ever, and the interior is not too bad. In the Toyota section, I think the Toyota Corolla and the IM are probably the 2 best vehicles that Toyota makes. The new RAV4 is reliable and practical, I'm sure, but looked and felt a little bland for my taste, perhaps. That lineup needs to be refreshed. Those interiors are just not happening. The Yaris, another car where if it wasn't so reliable, would you really buy it? I'm not sure. However, it's reliable and eats no gas, so of course a lot of people buy it. The Camry 2, that's the 2018. I can't wait to see it because this interior is lagging so far behind everyone, it's not even funny. Once again, thank God these vehicles are reliable. Just thank God for that company. And it's a major thing because people keep buying them, because ultimately most people view vehicles as like appliances. They have to work. Look at the rear, look at this trunk of the Prius, super well finished. The interior super improved since the prior generation. That car jumped ahead since the last time I saw it. Here's the Honda Civic Coupe hatchback, really nice. I had to go back to the Honda because I'm just in love with the Honda Civic Coupe Touring. It's just, I just love that car. I really love that car. I just had to get footage of that guy washing the car. He was ridiculous. Look at the interior. This interior is just enough, I think. Every time I sit in it, I feel good. And there's that guy again. Boy, that guy is Speedy Gonzalez. So here's the BMW section. Really nice. BMW has just a wonderful lineup. They look the best, I think, of the whole gang. And I think when you look better than everyone, well, you're going to sell a lot of vehicles. Once again, BMW 2 trying to do their imitations of a Skittles bag with all the different colors. These GTS mags I didn't like too much, but the rest of the lineup is very nice. Here are the X3. That's a popular model. It's roomy. However, the finish of BMW is just so high level also, just like Mercedes and Audi, I have to say. This Grand Coupe 4-door, this model here, it's like modified a little bit. It's got a carbon fiber wing. It's got like tweaked looks. It just looks better and better, that car. It's crazy. The i8 and i3 are, I think, vehicles that are selling not quite as much as they'd like, BMW. Nissan with the Rogue. The last time I tried a Rogue was, I think, in 2015, and it's the best Nissan I ever drove. And here's their Nissan Sport lineup, which they look good. It's just I don't think anybody wants to buy any. It's weird. Here, the Volkswagen Golf, still a class leader. It looks great. In fact, the entire Volkswagen lineup was like, I like those white floors, a lot of room between the vehicles. You could see them easily. A really nice presentation. Hyundai, along with Kia, just have a nice, complete, competent lineup, and by packing options and making their car look good, well, they're selling a lot. No wonder. No wonder. This car won Car of the Year, the Elantra, the new Elantra. Well, in its category, at least in Canada. Mazda, perennial Quebec favorite, and why not? They look good, they're reliable, and now they're all cheap on gas, so why not? Here's the CX-5. I don't know why that didn't come out so well. Kind of shaded there, but here's the CX-3, and I just want to show you, these are really skinny, scrawny people, and they could barely fit all four at the same time. It was kind of funny. The Lexus, very nice. They had their new sports car there on the turntable, and I think their models is the RX lineup, the small SUV, and the IS. I think they're the best. This is the front end of the IS. It's not getting old, by the way. It's been out since 2014, and that car still looks great. One of the best looking in the category. Jaguar, Range Rover, I just skimmed by, not because I didn't want to see them. It's just I was just getting tired of walking and filming. Caddy with their ATS, which is supposed to be an M4 fighter. I guess it is. It's certainly the best looking Cadillac there, and at least according to the press, the CTS is the most exciting new Cadillac vehicle. Here's the ATS, one of the best driving cars, I'm told, except I can't get excited about the way it looks. Jeep is a lot of Jeeps. I'll let you take a look at them. Once again, the emphasis on multiple colors. This coupe has got to be like one of the longest coupes ever. Like, it's so long from rear to front. It's crazy, but it looks great though. The Challenger is definitely the best looking muscle car, I think. The Charger maybe less so. Lots of trucks for Dodge, Jeep. One that really surprised me was the Cherokee. I couldn't get over how nice the Cherokee was, along with, my goodness, one of the nicest interiors I've ever seen for a sub $50,000 vehicle. I mean, the seats were, there they are. They're redonkulous. The leather's incredible. It's incredible. It's like it would be at home in a $100,000 vehicle. Yeah, so those are my thoughts, and I hope you enjoyed them, and I tried to take like the best footage I could given the circumstances.